Mr. Turner. Members, any other questions today? Okay. With that, we're here to the main event for today, the public testimony. Chair's open public testimony. I'm going to call up our first four witnesses. If you'll kind of amongst yourselves divide amongst these two microphones, I'd appreciate it. We'll get through it kind of as we go, and I see my colleague Representative Johnson or Congresswoman Johnson here. So glad to have you. And let's go ahead and want to make sure I get my stopwatch going here. Okay. Chair calls Sylvia Garcia, Julie Johnson, Casey Thomas, and Roman Palomares. Now, if those four will make their way to the two microphones, the next four after them, if you'll just kind of be ready to get up once they're done, Royce West, Elsie Cook Holmes, Aisha Simmons, and Jeff. Well, I'm going to come back to you, Jeff. We'll come back to Jeff in a second. Okay. But those other three, if you'll be on standby. Okay. Chair calls Sylvia Garcia. I show you registered to testify Sylvia Garcia on behalf of yourself on the revised congressional redistricting plan. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Good to have you with us again, Congresswoman. Please give us your testimony.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. As I said in Austin and Houston, we should not be here today. You should be back in Austin passing legislation to support families in the Hill Country after the devastating flooding. Instead, we are today playing political games to appease the felon in the White House and his lust for power. We are pretending that the governor did not approve the very maps he now is insisting on changing. So as we begin the last of the scheduled hearings, have we really learned anything different? No. The chair was emphatic in Austin that you all did not vote on a non-constitutional map, and that it did comply fully with the Voting Rights Act. In Houston, the chair was equally emphatic that these hearings are about whether to withdraw the lines, not how. At both hearings, we established that no maps have been released and that this panel has not seen any proposed maps. Also established was that there is no new census population to consider and that this is indeed an unusual mid-decade redrawing. The DOJ letter targets 4 minority urban districts, including mine in Houston, to create 5 new Republican districts at the request of the felon in the White House. The deadline for draft maps per that letter is August 7th, about 10 days away. My district is a target. It's a majority-minority district. At nearly 75% Latino, this district was created to comply with the Voting Rights Act, and any suggestion otherwise by DOJ is simply false. We are tied by communities of interest that values faith, family, culture, language, hard work, and service. We believe in a democracy in the principle of one person, one vote. The American dream is not just a slogan for us, it's something we live every single day. And frankly, Mr. Chairman, we would never, ever let a con man from New York tell us Texans what to do.
Thank you for your testimony.
Mr. Chairman, I want to go on record as being against any changes to the maps. I realize that you're going to record me as neutral, but I fear that what will happen is that the White House will brag that everybody was neutral in Texas. Let's make sure that the message is clear that we could not register a hell no.
Understood. All right. Members, any questions for that witness? Hear none?